Spain are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Serginho's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Vardiol. Burmo. Vardiol. That's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van Dijk. Both sides exercising caution for now. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Serginho. And Caicedo. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Kovacic. Played out towards the right wing, and that was asking for too much. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's found a way past. Oh, nice touch. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Spain have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Serginho receives it in a good position. And he shoots! Goal, Spain! so smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Richards. Germany are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Vardiol. Serginho in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Burmo. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, some astute defending there. And it's Rijkaard. Schneider.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what a mistake! Simeone.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Burmo. Simeone. And then Burmo. Richards. Vardiol. Threads one in. And that is well cleared. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Takes aim and crosses. Konate with the clearance. Caicedo. Spain are looking to go forward now. Vardiol. Kovacic. Van Nistelrooy. Schneider. Back towards the middle. Serginho. Played out wide. Can he get it through? Goes for a shot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Hello everyone.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Spain have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Spain currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Oh, how that cross.
Obama! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Vardiol. And it's Kovacic. Yamal. Koundé. This is a promising build-up. Gets a good foot in there. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Nistelrooy. Serginho. Now, can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Serginho looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Rice. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Koundé. Kovacic. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Delivered low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Delivers with whip. Van Dijk can get it clear. Kovacic is the team's great visionary. Oh, it's Van Basten. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Alexander-Arnold. Just about up to 75 minutes. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Caicedo. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Schneider chooses to go crossfield. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Van Basten. One-nil as we head towards the end. Simeone. And Burmo.
That's good play from him.
For Rice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Simeone. Nicely spread. Now the ball in. Deftly away.
Germany really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Crosses it in. Germany with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Showing good feet. Aims beyond. Decent chance! And there goes their last chance. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're on the way. Yamal, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Rice!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Yamal has it in a wide position. He's got away. Big chance! And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Kovacic, looking early.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
O'Reilly. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, that's a key interception. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Goes looking wide. Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well played. And now the breakaway. Koundé. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And straight back out. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's neat. Kovacic. Bruno Fernandes did well to stay calm there. Looking for the run. And the shot! Carvajal can clear it away. And here's the chance to counter. It's played through for him. Bruno Fernandes has the space to scheme. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Royce. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Royce unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So we're still where we started right now. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kovacic is the team's great visionary. Serginho's chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Half an hour played now. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Serginho. Vardiol. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Yamal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely bit of skill. Ball swung. A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
The most accurate pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Could move up a gear here. This looks promising. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Serginho. This is a promising build-up. And here's Schneider. Bowen. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Royce. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Turns back here, probably the best option. Konate. Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank. Can he latch on to this? Bruno Fernandes. And it's O'Reilly. Knocks it into space. Royce. Konate simply refused to be outdone there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Basten. Doesn't quite get there. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Impressive jump! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's forced to go back. Pacho.
Benfica definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Real chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Royce! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get on the end of this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Martinez. Carvajal. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And this is Royce. It's run loose here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pacho. 60 minutes played. Now it's Bowen. Looking to play him in. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Lautaro Martinez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Basten being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Crosses it in here. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Basten. Great chance!
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And this is Van Basten! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Konate, just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Koundé. And Jamal. Van Basten with 2 goals already to his name. Darwin. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Yamal. Takes a shot! They want to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? And this is... It's Snyder! Caught offside that time.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 20. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 37.
And here's Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Van Basten is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And it's played it. Oh, great leap! Carvajal. Ball's over the line and it is a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Now it's Van Basten. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Koundé. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's destined for the flank.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
That's very neat. And it's Snyder. And he's gone looking for safety. Benfica are looking to break at pace. Carvajal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's quick to get rid.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 33.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the...
Here's the header! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Spain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Time for the first of the anthems.
La alineación de España será...
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. There they go, hunting in tacks. And that has been slung wide. Schneider. Trossard, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Yamal. Schneider. Alexander-Arnold. And Serginho. Trossard. Now it's Rice. Guardiola. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Schneider. He's looking wide. Serginho. Driven in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That's going wide left. Guardiola. In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Schneider. Good play on the left-hand side here. Schneider swung over. Great vision. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Sneijder! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kovacic. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Van Basten. Van Basten has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Shifted it to the flank. Serginho. Serginho's cross. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Bolivia are looking to go forward now. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Rice. Now there's a Trossard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. De Bruyne looking for options for movement. Ball in towards the middle. Konate attempts a clearance. Great work on the overlap. Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside. Schneider, still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Serginho. Kovacic is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne, in towards the backs. There's the header! Oh, it's hit the post! Just 5 minutes left until the break. Spread it left. Serginho. Showing great feet there. Now the ball. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Serginho. And it's Koundé. Now Trossard. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Oh, what has happened here? Serginho. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Spread out to the left. Serginho. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's through here. Koundé. Akanji. Kovacic. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's Rijkaard. Akanji. That's destined for the flank. He's played it back. Nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Koundé up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Rijkaard. And still we await the first breakthrough. And it's Schneider. This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kovacic. Koundé. And here's Van Basten. Cleared away. Spain have it back and can go again. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's going to go a long way. Some really good ball movement. Rice. Koundé. Rice. For De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out to the left flank. Trossard. Trossard. Oh, he's having a go! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
That has been slung wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vardiol. And he's chosen to go back. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Messi. Kovacic charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's a lovely pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Koundé, Vardiol, and Akanji, Vardiol, Schneider, Kovacic, spread it left, Serginho, and it's Kovacic. Drives it in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cambio de jugadores en Bolivia. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 7. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 10.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Sustituidos por
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Now it's Rice. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Spain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that. He's rising! And the keeper's there to save. And he's quick to get rid. Ball's gone out of play. Koundé, he's in plenty of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Tchouaméni gets it away. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Shevchenko, that is a brilliant interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Guardiola. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Chance! Goal! Spain! The first significant strike. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yamal! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scored for Spain. After 21
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Spain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Good ball, good take. And Shevchenko! It's bounced back off the post. Vardiol. And it's Schneider. And this is Van Basten. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. Threads one in. Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
22.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Spain find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yamal has it out wide and in space. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. Yamal. Here's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. This is a promising build-up. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Hernandez. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten has created one goal already, and it's Serginho. That has been slung wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he was quick to react. Koundé, Kovacic. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Chouameni, Pacho. And it's Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Scholes. Chouameni. Oh, it's Van Basten. This looks promising. Oh, that's the end of the first 45. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Spain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Spain producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's found a way through. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Played towards the other side, and it's Scholes. Tries to play it through, and Shevchenko! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Shevchenko clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Akanji. Kovacic. That's going wide left. Played out wide.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Serginho. Oh, great leap! Keeper's got his work done.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Spain gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. Kovacic. And Guardiol. Now it's Kovacic. Now it's Snyder. That's destined for the flank. It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. And that has put paid to that. And this is Van Basten. Scholes.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice control. And it's Chouameni. And this is Dembele! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And this is Van Basten. And he's got away from it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Snyder. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Pacho gets it away. That is good strength. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Van Basten. And here's Kovacic. And the shot! And how did he not make it 4?
Spain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 14.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Safe to say he's capable of better than that. And now a sudden chance to counter. 75 minutes played. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Scholes. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 9, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
And it's Rice.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Over to the right flank. Takes on his marker. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found space here. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Dembele. Messi plays it across. Konate getting this one clear. Scholes goes short. And a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And yes, it's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Foot in. The ball has bounced loose now. Hernandez. That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
La alineación de España será...
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
Well, they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but in English, lion height.
Not a bad combination.
Spread out to the left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Van Basten in with the challenge. Vardiol. What's going wide left? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Van Basten. He shifted it to the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here, looking for the far post. And that has been knocked clear. Yamal. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Serginho. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vardiol. Ball in towards the middle. Rudiger with the clearance. Brazil are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. Koundé, more and more pressure on the ball here. Koundé, who's set up one goal so far. Schneider. This is a promising build-up. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Neymar. Gundogan, played out towards the right wing. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And Guardiola. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No outsmarting him this time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Schneider. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. And here's Schneider. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rudiger.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Shevchenko. Kovacic. Schneider. Could move up a gear here. That's going wide left. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Koundé tries to clear. Gundogan. And it's Gundogan. Now it's Shevchenko. It's played through for him. And it's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. In towards the back stick. And that has been knocked clear. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Van Basten looking to add to his goal. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Yamal. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Spain come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Spain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running. Spain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's a sweeping cross. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Modric. It's Wilshere. Mbappe. And it's Gundogan. And this is Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko. And here's Van Basten. Spread it left. Oh, no joy this time. He is just caressing the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! Chance here to counter. That's a good ball out wide. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Wilshere. And this is Neymar. Akanji does really well there. He is strong. Schneider looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, good spread. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Now Modric. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gundogan. Shevchenko. Rijkaard does well to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Shevchenko. Koundé. And it's Kovacic. Over to the right flank. Rijkaard, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Wilshere. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Wilshere, and he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Looking for the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Serginho, he's picked his way through. Rudiger clears it away. That's tidy. Kovacic.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cambio de jugadores en Brasil. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 14. Wilshere. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 10.
Odegaard attempts a clearance. And it's Koundé. Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And they're quick to get it back. Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. An instinctive... Oh, great leap!
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Nuno Mendes. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Bowen. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5 será reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Big chance! But he's left disappointed.
Bowen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's it. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Rijkaard. Schneider. Vardiol. To Kovacic. And it's Schneider. Oh, nicely intercepted. Luis Suarez. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Romero. And Jamal. Serginho. Vardiol succumbs to the pressure. Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kovacic.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That is a brilliant interception. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Luis Suarez. Manchester United are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted. Vardiol. Rice. And this is Luis Suarez. Konate was in no mood for any of that. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Camavinga getting this one clear. And it's Koundé. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Konate. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's on it, can he get away? Vinicius Junior! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Romero. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Suarez chasing after it. Rijkaard. He's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Koundé. Schneider. And Guardiol. Goes looking wide. Rijkaard. And it's Kovacic. Koundé. That's Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Camavinga. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Guardiol. Played out to the left flank. Passes short and sharp. Rijkaard. And Guardiol. He shifted it to the flank. Serginho's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Some really... It's Van Basten! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Guardiol. Camavinga. And it's Rice. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Schneider. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Played out wide. And here's Yamal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Schneider. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Yamal. Yamal.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Schneider. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Schneider. Rijkaard. Showing great feet there. Yamal. Oh, what has happened? Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 77, Kvaratskhelia.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Number 10.
Spain still ahead by the game's only goal. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van Basten being hounded, manhandled at times. Chance, surely! And he couldn't finish.
Gvardiol has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Back in possession and ready to go again. It's a promising position. Now it's Schneider.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Felipe Anderson. No, again there's no way through. Konate. Now it's Yamal. And that's that. Spain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that...
And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Spread to the right. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spain are looking to break at pace. Pacho cuts out the pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal. He has a look up. Played in. And he's there to clear it. And it's Schneider. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Koundé. Schneider. And Guardiol. Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught on it here. In what's towering header. Goal, Spain! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Arda Güler. Güler stood his ground strongly. And it's a corner. Konate getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kovacic is the team's great visionary. Oh, good spread.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Schneider finding himself in space. Tries to play it for a big chance! Schneider gets flagged offside. Yamal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. Spain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Rafinha. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Kovacic with the cross. Cleared away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Spain are looking to go forward now. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. Very nicely done. And it's Serginho. That's a good ball. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Schneider looking to pass their way up the pitch. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pacho. And it's Arda Güler. And it's Messi. And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, right place, right time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Güler. And here's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. He's dealt with that really well. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Spain just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Spain leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're Schneider! Rice, Pacho, and Gehi. Marquinhos. Mexico are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quick.
Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Yamal. And it's Kovacic. Messi. Saka. Played out to the left flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. He read that really well and stopped it.
Spain are still that goal to the good. Rice. Nicely spread.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Akanji with the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
No, it's come to nothing. Rijkaard, the man that is tenacity personified. Serginho. Great defending, strong and determined. Pacho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Saka. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Akanji gets it away. Yamal going face to face with his great rival, Messi. Neymar. Ball is over the line.
Cambio en México. Número 9. Número 14. Número 5.
Kovacic being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And he's forced to go back. Konate. Rijkaard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yehi. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Barcola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good play. It's a... tries a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And he gets rid in a hurry. Spain leading here by this still precarious... He's having a pop! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Spain are making a change now.
Número 22. Número 20. Entran número 13. Número 21. Número 14.
Szoboszlai. Vardiol. Konate. And the keeper's got it again. Vardiol. The final 5 minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And Yamal. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's a decent clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Ferran Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He is through here. And it's played in here. In comes the corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's tidy. And it's Kovacic. Delivered. Oh, great leap! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proved... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Serginho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, that's delightful. Well, it's Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that has been slung wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Schneider. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Serginho's cross.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Schneider. Kovacic is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective...
And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Looks towering header. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Alaba. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Corinthians have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
De Bruyne. And here's Yamal. He's got away. And it's played in. Goes for a shot! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Corinthians are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, nice touch. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Akanji. Vardiol. Passing is crisp and sharp. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to get it clear. Showing. He's having a pop! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Alaba. That has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Incoming delivery. And that's been well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Another throw-in. An instinctive delivery. It's a decent clearance. Van Basten. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Spain trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kovacic gets flagged offside. Kovacic. Konate. Kovacic engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's bustling through here. And this is Sneijder. Vardiol. Now it's Yamal. De Bruyne. And here's Yamal. Thinks one through. And this is Van Basten. Here comes the corner. Alaba clears it away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's really put himself on the line here. Oh, it's come loose, and again! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Spain restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Out towards the flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Bruyne. Van Basten is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Romero gets across to intercept that. Ferdinand. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's come to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vardiol. Akanji is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Kovacic.
Pretty robust defending.
Van Basten has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Great ball, Kovacic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kovacic is offering a wry smile there.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Chance here to counter. Rafinha. He is through here. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Basten. Stood up well to him there.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Rijkaard. Serginho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Bruyne. It's a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played out to the left flank. He's looking wide. That is good alertness. Shifted it to the flank. It'll be a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogo.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, he's hit it long, but oh, he's having a go! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Decent hit from there.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that's that. Spain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Koundé claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Spain must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat.
Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Konate, and Koundé, Yamal, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Kovacic chooses to go cross-field. And here's Kovacic, cross flung in towards the middle. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Van Dijk is there to clear. Aimed at the far side. Van Dijk with the clearance. And here's Yamal. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Schneider. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
So no flag here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Well, the clearance is short. Now the cross. And it's Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Van Dijk. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now Zabani. It's not an especially good pass, that. And Yamal. Shevchenko. Yamal. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard goes looking wide. Serginho. He is through here. Oh, good effort. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Pacho. Now Zabani. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Royce is the team's great visionary. He's had it taken off him. Kovacic. It's Schneider. Distributed tidily. Can he get onto this? Camavinga cuts out the pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Spain have played reasonably well, but perhaps they're overdoing things down the left flank. They've concentrated an awful lot in that area.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Gets us going once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's a promising position, and that's played in low. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This looks... He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Van Bommel is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, that's neat.
Such good technique.
Koundé does well not to be outdone there. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. And it's Rijkaard. And he's quick to return it. Camavinga. Royce. And it's Camavinga. Now Van Dijk. Yamal is herring after that one. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rijkaard. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Yamal. And this is Van Basten. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Shifted it to the flank. Royce on a strong run here, knocks it into space. Camavinga has it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's played it, and the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Vardiol. Schneider. Now it's Van Basten. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That'll be a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. In towards the back stick. Koundé tries to clear.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Kovacic. Van Basten, and he's been shifted off it. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Royce. Royce going face to face with his great rival. Drives it in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Driven in, punched away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Schneider. Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kovacic. That's tidy. Chance to deliver. And a header! It's hit the crossbar. And he's there to belt it away. And that's it! It is done. The deed is done. They are on the up. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that's a huge weight off their shoulders, Peter. The pressure must have been almost unbearable, and I know that through personal experience. There's plenty you can say about today's performance, but just this once, promotion is the only thing that matters.
My thanks to Jim.